Man.
Yep. Yo. Rap Runs Music. We back. We at it again. Once again, it's been a long time. Had to go away, get some things together. But now I'm back and I'm with my boy Sean. What's the deal? Oh, I should I introduce him by JTG. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jones the Great. You know what I'm saying? It's Antonio LaBar. We here once again. And now steady Eddie. Wednesday might be the day that we drop the show. So we'll let y'all know. But as of right now, this is when we're doing it. This is episode 2, officially, really episode 1, because we just begun. And let's get it in. Today, we really wanted to come in and just give a little hip hop update. That's kind of what we're gonna do every week. Give a hip hop update of what happened within the last week of hip hop, or depending, it might be a little over a week, or it might be a little close. We might miss some things because it might drop soon as we get done. It don't matter. Squash all the chatter. Hey, but we talking about Big Latto this week. We talking about Meg Thee Stallion. We talking about Andre 3000 plus a little more if we can get to it, if time permits. And I think we should start with Big Latto.
We going right in?
I think we just start Big Latto, man. What you think, man?
We'll go right on in on Big Latto, man. But Big Latto is probably the headliner of the week for all the wrong reasons. Unfortunately, she does have an album about to drop, and it kind of makes me wonder: is this all a publicity stunt to get a little sales, to bring in the traffic so she can get some sales? For those of y'all that don't know what's going on, man, we had Latto, formerly known as Mulatto. Now she's going by Big Latto. Latto, I think that's probably about it. She got the hot single out, Big Energy. Y'all check that out.
Big Energy.
Yeah, Big Energy. That I'm pretty sure it's a lot of folks jamming that out there. It's a very radio
Have you heard it?
song.
I mean, you heard it obviously. I have not heard Big Energy.
I've heard
sorry.
It's a hit, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Can't hate on it.
I mean, straight up and down. Like, what you mean? Like a hit is a hit?
No, it's
is she barred up on her, or is it like a more popular style kind of thing?
Well, what it is, it's the sample. The sample is the sample.
What is the sample?
Which song? Well, it was the Mariah Carey song.
Man, you gonna make me go? You gonna make me go listen to it live on air?
Yeah, man, you might want to pull it. But yes, the sample it was hot for Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? But I forget whose song it was. It's originally someone else's song. But it's a hot track. You know what I mean? But anyway, she's in the news because
you made it a hot track. I made it a hot song. We go ahead. Where you at? Don't you got the sound effects back? Where you at?
I got that on the program for the other show, man. I need to get a general one going.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, man, I'm slipping, man.
You should just program the other show.
I should have.
But go ahead.
With you. But
yeah.
Okay, so she's in the news simply because album's about to drop, man. She's been trying to get the album clear, get all her clearances and everything to release the project, and she's having issues with a particular male artist, who is or not is, but at some point was refusing to clear, I guess his verse, for the album, because she refused to, I guess, answer a DM that appeared to be, a little sexist. I don't know, or maybe he was shooting his shot in the DM. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure he was probably shooting his shot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. I mean, so that's
he got shot down.
Yeah, and got shot down, but she won't even respond to it. So you know how that go. Now he in his feelings. And she's basically saying, some of these guys they don't keep it down. Know how to keep it business.
They don't know how to keep it thorough, huh?
Yeah.
So who all is on the album for her to be feeling this way? Like, so what all male artists?
I'm glad
that she has because
it's an interesting group of gentlemen, if I can say that. You know what I'm saying? You got Lil Wayne.
Interesting group of fellas.
Yeah, it's an interesting group of fellas, man. Lil Wayne, now help us out, people. Now, y'all tell me who y'all think did it. We got Wayne, Childish Gambino, 21 Savage, Lil Durk, Kodak Black, and Nardo Wick. Now, of course, those of y'all that have been keeping up with the story, you already know that everybody else is pretty much pointing the fingers at Kodak right now. But Kodak ain't feeling it. You know what I mean? He like, man, he said he don't. He said that jacket don't fit him, man. You can't just go talking about it. Making them type of accusations about folks, man. He said he ain't doing nothing like that.
It's how to do that, man.
Matter of fact, Kodak verbatim says the mulatto. I can't talk tonight.
The mulatto girl.
You got it?
Not. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you. It's not yours. No, I'm just. But the mulatto girl is not talking about me, homie. I see y'all steady reaching. LOL. Shawty ain't even saying N-word name on that explicitive on that shit. I don't even, we gotta say it. Shawty didn't even say a nigga name on that shit. I don't know why. TF, y'all trying to make a nigga wear that jacket. I'm too fly for that shit, homie.
I don't know. Listen, Shawty didn't say my name, nigga. Name on there.
You gotta put it out. Put the accent on there.
That boy say that's funny. So he had nothing to do with it. Claims.
Yeah, he say he ain't got nothing to do with that. And I'm looking at this list, and I don't. You wouldn't think
this group of characters.
Yeah, you wouldn't think this particular group of characters would be doing stuff like that. But at the same time, we don't know these fellas personally. We just know them for their music. But if I'm going to scratch off it, I'm going to go by process of elimination.
Let's go by process of elimination.
Just now, I ain't going to hold you. Kodak probably would have been my first guess.
Listen, obviously it's everybody's first guess because they sit up for putting it on the man. You know what I'm saying? Acting like it was him. That's why he got to come out and defend himself. I understand and all that. So. But yeah, Kodak, man, you're a tough situation, brother, because you look like type person. I mean, you said that thing about
man, you already said you got to hit anybody that you work with, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And he came out talking about Lauren London after the Nip situation. Wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? So,
if I ain't mistaken, you just shot your shot at Kim Kardashian.
Yes, why not? He went ahead and did his thing, shot his shot. He's done everything else. Why not?
Yeah, all over the place.
All right, so that might have been the guy you point the finger at, but obviously, well, it wasn't him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? According to him, but hey, the guy who, the first person for the blame might be the person who, the person who talking, hey, with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, who farted? Man, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it was you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was you. But nah,
I'll tell you who I absolutely cannot
I'm gonna take Lil Durk off. I'm
gonna take Durk off because off the top because he speaks highly of his woman often, publicly. You know what I'm saying? And their relationship. And I don't think
I don't mean shit, but yeah, I got
you. No, but I don't think that he would do anything.
Hey, use it. No, hey. Let's keep it true. I know those guys. This ain't the OU show. See, I know them who be on there, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and all this stuff, and posting pictures with a girl and all that. There, they usually be that you dirty mother. They usually be the one to be out there getting it in on the Grizzly, out there feeling guilty about himself. So he got to post something every 2 seconds about his girl. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. This Rap Runs Music. Yeah, it's episode 2, really episode 1, because it's just begun. Hit that like and subscribe button if you listen to this in the past, present, or future. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be coming right back again and again and again with this. It's on now. Me and my boy Shine, we hold it down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be having other guests come through too. It's like we had my boy Mogul Mall on the first episode. Trying to get my boy L13 on the episode. I know he had an album come out last year. It was Hot, son. It's featuring, somebody you might know. And
might have heard of it.
Might have heard of him, might not. Then we got Jay Roller just putting something out. When I'm just talking about a couple guys local from the city, Oklahoma, and I ain't gonna say it like that, but man, we gotta represent at the same time, even though we doing this, and we represent for everybody all across the world. Still hitting them switches in them Lolos, girl. I mean, all of that time. But we just, I got to put on for my city, represent, because nobody else is doing it. So, and that's probably the last time I'm going to say that because I don't want that to be the basis of this show. This show is about hip hop, rap, music in general. And we're going to discuss everything. And when albums come out, even some of the little gossip, but not in a gossipy way. We just being funny, man. We just clowning around. Like even with this Latto situation that we talking about right now, even with the, Kodak Black, we just messing around. Even the topics coming up, we kind of just clowning around this week because there's not a lot of albums that drop that I specifically want to discuss at the moment, unless you got something. But I didn't listen to nothing this week, so I have no opinions on the music that dropped last Friday. Didn't they drop Friday? Or am I lying to myself? Did I listen to something?
Yeah, Dirk dropped 72.
Oh, I am lying. I did listen to Dirk. See, there we go. I'm lying to myself.
What else?
I thought they came out the week before that.
7220. It might have.
Oh, did he drop a deluxe? Was it deluxe?
No, I ain't seen the deluxe yet. So you might be right.
When did you drop this?
I think a week before that was like Earth Gang and no, that was a couple weeks before that because that was Earth Gang and Conway. And yeah, man. I can't think of I don't think of it was anything too that was just smoking that just dropped this week though.
So nothing dropped, basically.
What you got on the process of elimination? We didn't already scratch Dirk, Young Schmirk off the list.
He's out of here.
I'm gonna go next off the list. I'm gonna go Weezy. I'm gonna go Wayne. I just don't take Wayne as being that dude. I don't think Wayne know how to send a DM. I think he has people do that for him. Honestly.
See, I would have said I would have called Lil Wayne, but when you just said that right there, that makes a lot of sense. I can't argue with that. Lil Wayne he didn't even know, he thought 21 Savage was a rap group.
Man, you hear me? So I think Wayne is far removed.
Which he might have been putting on a little bit right there, but I don't think he was. He might have been lost in space for the last 5 years. We don't know where Lil Wayne been.
Right.
He came back. I know he's on them freestyles though. He's murdering the game when it comes to speeches like he always do. And
that's his lane though.
Right, like, he right back to form when it comes to that.
Oh, speaking of which, there's a self-proclaimed freestyle king by name of Lil Flip out of Houston, Texas.
Lil Flipper?
Lil Flip. Hey, man, who you got? The freestyle king versus Lil Wayne. And we talking about just freestyling now.
Lil Flip versus who? Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Like, no, I thought you were playing.
I'm talking about just freestyling.
Oh, yeah. Lil
How
Wayne.
long do you think Wayne can go for that long? Because we know Flip, I mean, just nonstop. Flip is gonna keep it going.
I think Lil Wayne gonna get on them drugs and give you at least. How long Lil Flip? How long he go?
I want to say it was now don't give me the line, but I want to say hit the dub mark, bro.
Yeah, Lil Wayne can go for an hour. I bet Lil Wayne, if he had some perks and some couple water bottles
with sand and leaned up.
Hey, that's something. You know what I mean? I don't know whichever one make you hype because I'm not an expert pill pop or nothing like that. But I'm sure Lil Wayne can get it going.
Popping animal.
It was an animal. That's what he said.
That was his words.
I didn't say
popping animal, a syrup sipping nigga, or something like that. I don't remember that. I don't remember the exact words, but yeah,
that was him. That wasn't me. I had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
He say, "Don't worry about what's in his cup." maybe he should pick
Yeah,
that
we're
cut
ready to
back
make
up.
it. All right. You know what I'm saying? So
Then we got 21 Savage. Um Now 21 Savage and Latto, they supposed to have like a real cool relationship. So
a
I'm
word.
yeah, no, like they you know how the homie is.
Word.
You know, yeah, word. So, with that being said, I don't
And
think
she,
that
oh, wait a minute. I'm not insinuating because apparently when I heard her on the Joe Budden podcast earlier today, she did have a boyfriend that was with her, I believe, in the studio because, I mean, he didn't talk, but at the end of the interview, you can hear them like,
right,
and then she
right.
did claim to have somebody claiming her right now. So the young lady has a man. And she said she spent $20,000 on her hair a month. I'm just
Why?
gonna.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna be
mean, I can see.
honest.
Is she doing a lot of shows, or is this just on a daily basis an upkeep? There's no way
Bruh, 20. Let me. I'm be honest, yo.
she's putting on $1,000 wigs.
No, I'm just be honest. Dog, she get her. I don't know what she doing. I listen. I'm gonna stay out of women's business, but I am gonna say this. My girl's been. Listen, it's no. I don't need you to look that great.
Not spending $20K a month,
Bruh, I don't. You don't have to look at. No, you don't. I get. You out
Nah,
here and
don't
they
get
got
me
a big
wrong. I
budget.
want you
Every
to
time
look
they
good.
step out, they gotta look good because. And I heard what you about to say too, but I'm saying she's a celeb, so she got to step out.
She has a certain level of
You know,
appearance.
yeah, she got to uphold a
standards she has
certain
to.
image.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
I get that, but still, $20K a month on your hair.
20 racks on a bruh.
Man, she should. I mean, that's because she got these
What's that?
celebrity
240.
stylists and
What's
whatnot.
that?
Man, she better go get
240.
Keisha from the hood. Keisha from the hood can do that same hairstyle.
Am I tripping? Or is that 240 racks a year on hair?
20 times 12.
I was just saying because if it was 10, it would be 120 times 2, it's 240. Put the zeros on there.
Man.
Yeah, hey. Get out of here. That's craziness.
240K, man.
There's no way. Yeah. I mean, listen, I ain't we ain't.
So what's that tell you? But that's because that's because we don't live that life though. Now, if she's able to spend $20K a month on her hair, she got to be making $1 million a month probably.
Now here comes the point. Here comes the point.
Is she really banking like that?
Right. Does she really doing it like that to where she got enough money to where she could just look? Oh my Lord. Latto, forgive me. I'm not trying to talk crazy about you if you ever hear this. Because who is in my business?
It ain't none of mine.
Just like, hey.
And I don't mean to sound like a hater. You know what I'm saying?
But it just sounds a little wild though.
Coming from my age in life after seeing a few things, turning a few corners. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's just
like you might look back one day and be like, was it really worth spending?
Right.
20 racks on for these baby hairs? I'm just.
I'm sure, and this is not to. I'm sure Beyonce makes some questionable things that she no longer does now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yes. Oh, Jay-Z's wife. Yeah.
So, anyway,
joking. I am joking.
Moving on.
Moving right along.
So that leaves us with Nardo Wick. I'm sorry, Nardo, but I don't really know much about you, guy. And I don't mean to be disrespectful in that regard, but I'm just saying we've already eliminated everybody else with the exception of you and Childish Gambino. Now,
that's what it is. It's Childish. It's Childish Gambino, yo.
That's an easy coin flip.
For some reason, when you just said that, it makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense. And somebody who think they somebody
who
gonna hit the girl up with an emoji, because she specifically said on Joe Budden today, Yeah, celebrity. They think they hot shit. Like they just think they can just send you an emoji and you supposed to respond to that shit. Like what type of sending them up? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's some
Chaz
Kodak.
Gambino look like he gonna send an
Hey,
emoji.
that got Kodak written all over.
Oh God. he said he didn't
He
do
said
it.
he didn't do it.
The man said he didn't do it.
No,
If the man said he do it, he do it. No.
no, for real. That's real talk. He said he didn't do it, so that's what we got to go with.
Mama named him Clay. I'm
gonna call him Clay. You know what I mean?
And what they say?
Ain't nobody else stepped up and said. Now we know who's on the album. Nobody else has said a word, but he was quick to get his off.
Boys is silent out here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody like, man, please don't say about it. Please. Hey, no, but nah, Kodak didn't do it. I just reminded myself again. Everybody sitting at home like, please don't say about it. If Kodak, so if you come out and say, man, it wasn't me, she's definitely, no. When I heard her interview today, she's the type of girl that's gonna say, you see?
You's a goddamn lie.
This bitch nigga lying.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna come
She is that girl.
Mm-hmm. She's that girl that's gonna say that. So I can't say that about Big Latto. I'm gonna call Big Latto too. You know what I'm saying?
Big Latto.
I'm putting some respect on her name. Mm-hmm. Cause she can't rap though. She rap better than I'm gonna say it right now.
Let's talk about it.
She rap better than Cardi B. She rap better than.
She probably has the most polished delivery out of all the female.
She raps better than the next woman we about to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Only people. Let's do it. Only people that's better than her. I'm not gonna say better. That's disrespectful. I'm gonna say who is as talented, or you can say is better. It's Nicki Minaj, Rhapsody. That's pretty much it to me on my list.
Yeah.
Well, Lauryn Hill, the great, but I'm not gonna put her in that list because she don't rap no more.
So it's one more that I think.
Except on the Nas album, check that out on that King's Disease 2. Lauryn Hill went nasty
one
on
more
No
that
Battle.
I think deserves to be on there. That's definitely better.
And I probably was gonna say her name too, but go ahead. I probably forgot just real fast. Who?
Remy Ma.
I put it on. Yes, they're in the same category. I put them in the same category. That's what she reminds me of, to be honest with you. There you go. To me, she reminds me of Remy Ma without going to jail.
Remy came up a little more gangster. Not gangster, but a little harder when she came home.
She was Fat Joe, man. Terror Squad. You know, Fat Joe is legendary. Let me put some respect on it. Fat Joe is that guy. So let's not even, don't get it twisted at all. Fat Joe is that guy, man. Shoot that out, man. On the thing, man. I'll just shout it out on the Twitter.
What's
that?
To
drop it on the Instagram. The show. Just dropped it on Twitter. About to drop it on the Instagram. Shout that out on some. We need to drop it on some Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Get people on in there, man. You know, it's only one of the first shows, so you know what I mean. Not a lot of crowd participation at the moment. We're gonna give it to you, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I'm building it by the who is that? The Romans. You build it and they'll come.
That's what they say. That's what they say. Build it, they will come. Yeah, man.
Who we got next?
We got Meg Thee Stallion next.
Oh,
we got the situation with Carl Crawford and I think it's 1501, right?
Yeah,
Entertainment and basically he signed her and she went on signed some more deals, basically without his approval. She still owe him albums. She tried to turn in that last crap with the Hotties for the Hotties or something. I remember that crap. And they didn't even promote it. And it was a mixtape. And they said, no, this is not an album. It's a mixtape. She's saying it was an album. No, it's not. And it really wasn't. They didn't even promote it. And it was trash. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep it real on this show. Rappers music. I hate to call things trash.
And I hate that she
yes, there you go. Say it. I'm gonna let you say it.
I hate that she even tried to play that as an album because she played herself in her talent.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
She's better than
She's better
that.
than that. She's much better than that. And I would, if you owe the man an album, I know it's easy for me to say, but if you owe the man an album, give him that album because you're better than any. Like, get this situation over with. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take care of this situation. You got a better career ahead of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now,
right.
with that being said, I think what happened was she tried to link up with Hove, and Hove was gonna move his muscle and make a few phone calls and get her out from that deal.
Mm.
But it didn't exactly go down like that because the OG, Jay Prince, kind of stepped in and was working, swinging the bat for 1501.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just gonna let
Um,
him let the guys come in and take Meg like that from Carl. So,
no. And let me say this. For one, respect to Jay Prince for coming in, stepping up for Carl Crawford, because that's in a difficult situation. Somebody who was a ex-baseball player who started signing artists, trying to, further his portfolio. And he found him a hot girl, as she would say. And then she got hot. She tried to bounce out on him and move on to better things. But at the same time, sweetie, you signed this contract.
right.
And when you sign this contract, I feel like, listen, I understand the artist situation. You're like, okay, I got a better situation I can get to. So
Right.
please just let me go so I can go get my money.
Nah, give him this album.
Hold on now. He like, hold on now. I'm the one that got you to this point.
Right.
So you're going to have to break me off my bread on that type of situation. So
proper like.
I understand both sides, but I do feel for Carl Crawford in this situation because he's trying to get strong on by Rock Nations. That's how Jay Prince had to step in. So let me say this, and I'm going to say this. I only need to say it one time. All due respect to Jay Prince, you would never hear me on this platform say nothing bad about the godfather of rap, Jay Prince. I'm going to tell you right now, that's the most respected man in the business as far as I'm concerned. And I put my motherfucking stamp on that. And I ain't got nothing else to say about Jay Prince. So don't ever come at me talking about nothing about Jay Prince.
Straight up. Nothing
like that. That is the man. He's the guy. Shit. He brought me Scarface. So chill. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so he had to get involved just to stop that situation. And how do you feel about how she's reacting? And as far as these, we got to bring it up, the allegations with Tory Lanez, and Tory flat out been denying it all the time. It's been a lot of stories that came out, blah, 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 blah. He shot her in the foot and all this stuff. It was bullet fragments. I don't know what the truth is, but all I know is there's a lot of stories going on. All I know is one of her best friends, they ain't messing with each other no more. And there's some rumors going around that Tory
was knocking them off.
Was knocking the best friend off, and she slept with Tory behind her friend's back. And they got into it that night, and that's what really happened. Now, as far as who pulled the trigger, who did what, I'm not here to say that, but that's what I heard. What you heard? What you got to say on the matter?
Now, when it makes
maybe I went too far. We can back it up a little bit.
It makes all the sense that in that situation, the best friend might have busted that cat at Meg out the car.
So you think that's the best friend might?
I mean, but just because of that situation you were just speaking of,
right?
Because, and I say that because ain't no way. Is there any kind of way a grown man would shoot at a woman that's outside of the vehicle, not causing you any harm whatsoever?
No.
I don't care how emotional you are.
I don't care how much PCP. No, I don't know what he's on, but no, I don't see that.
No, because that's not possible. Is it? Is it really? You want me to believe that?
I don't believe it.
I think it's more likely that it was his gun. I think it was more likely she might have grabbed the gun and while they were sitting in the car or something and busted at him. And then when the police got there or whatever, It was his gun to begin with. So he had to take that. He didn't want to snitch on her.
I don't listen.
I don't know, but and I say that, but I'm still hearing. I don't know that we don't really know that she got shot, do we? Because she was said to be
Listen,
shot in
I'm
the
not.
foot
I
and
don't
was
listen.
twerking next
Yes,
week on live.
I'm gonna say she got shot just when she was twerking. I don't know that.
Right. I want to believe
The
she got shot.
likelihood,
I do want to believe she got shot, but damn, she was right back
or
on.
got hit with some fragments or something. She got her foot scraped, so something happened with her foot. Let's just say that. I don't know.
It wasn't a spot on hit. You know what I'm saying? It might have been. She might have been hit by a ricochet or something.
Kind of what it seems.
Right.
Yeah,
Shot is shot though.
you ain't heard that from me. No. I don't know what is. Shot is different.
Now,
It with fragments is different. So I think all of this is just crazy. Now, what is Go ahead. What was you about to say?
it makes me wonder because here recently
There you go.
we've seen a few celebrities start to unfriend her and unfollow her on social medias and stuff like that.
All right.
So it kind of makes it seem like they have other information that's maybe coming out throughout the court proceedings that we don't necessarily have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're in a different world than celebs. They turn.
Yes, they hear
a lot
stuff
of,
on the background. Yeah.
yes, you know what I'm saying. So
Now the information that has come out so far doesn't look it look like in her favor. It looks like it's kind of in Tori's favor, as far as has been portrayed from what I've seen. Like basically, like ain't no DNA, ain't no lot of evidence pointing to where he's the one that pulled the trigger. If there was a trigger pulled, and apparently there was, but maybe not by Tori. Like you said,
I'm thinking he probably tried to do the stand up thing and take the case because he in a tough situation. If it's his gun, what now? We already bashing him for supposedly shooting a woman. Now he gonna go snitch on a woman?
I just think that sounds crazy. Like even just when I first heard this, that's just nuts. Why is Tory Lane shooting a gun at another rap superstar? Oh,
right.
Excuse me, a rapper.
Let alone a woman.
Superstar stretch. But yes, let alone a woman.
I'll give it a superstar. I will.
I'm not.
I will.
Nope.
I don't know how long she's going to maintain it.
What's her hit song?
I can't name it, but she's had a couple of them. She had.
What is her hit song?
She got a song with Beyonce, bro, and that was a smash. I just
What's
can't
it called?
think of the name of it.
It was a smash, or was it just pumped up in your face?
Yeah, well, exactly. You're
so
right.
It's a difference though. It's a media. They with some stuff they try to force in your face, and then there's real hits. That shit they try to force in our face. We don't accept that all the time. We don't accept that. No, not all the time. We get fooled by it. And this is a perfect example to me. It's her because I can't name you. I can't name you one goddamn Meg Thee Stallion song. She is not a superstar.
It's an industry hit though. It was an industry hit.
Industry ain't shit. Ain't nothing.
Right? That's true. It don't stand no way in the streets. I get it.
No, what I'm saying is it ain't got no longevity. People will start backing away from you. Like they doing because, oh my God, they thought she was going to be, no, but it might not quite work out. Like it's probably going to work out for Big Latto though, because I feel like she could prove me wrong, but that's right now. I feel like the girl got substance. And I feel like, yes, I feel like she got substance, and I feel like
I ain't gonna hold you. That's
all she needs is a hit.
I think Latto, I think she has some bars, but she starts to get a little repetitive too. The thing is,
okay, I ain't listened to her that much to be able to pinpoint that. To be honest,
but the thing is, coming from Nair Lane, man, there's only so much that we can stomach to hear. When it comes, because I think when female rappers are already in the box, You know what I mean?
This
So
is the message from Sean Jones, not
no, I think they're already in the box.
JTG.
In the box.
Go ahead. In the box. The box. You said that
No,
right?
I think the industry already has them in a box.
I
And
got
so
you.
you're
Nah,
only
you're
gonna
right. You're right.
they're
You're
only
about patch.
selling pretty much sex appeal or gangster rap. Young MA is the opposite of everybody else. Okay? She's the only one that's not selling
Well,
sex appeal.
she's
Right.
part of the LGBTQA plus. No, LGBTQIA plus. It's a lot of things going on there. The P is silent. But go ahead.
But and that message, ladies and gentlemen, was not that was not Jones. Anyhow,
so I'm jail tonight. Oh yeah. Guess who's going? Yeah.
But yeah, she's not. She's kind of stuck in the box to sell sex appeal, man. And what I'm saying is, how much of that can we take? You got Meg that's selling it, Cardi B.
But you see, you should hear the Joe Budden interview because she's talking about that exact thing, how that's getting played out, and she's trying to get away from that.
Straight up.
It's just the fact that she know that she got a big ass and she's cute, and that's what people expect from her, but she don't want to be that. She's like, I'm a real rapper, She was talking about how her daddy was a hustler, you know what I'm saying? She grew up in Atlanta, so she went to some of those video shoots with her pops and shit. Like the rappers used to use his cars for the videos.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah, her mama white, so she got a white mama like that. That's why she calls herself Latto, which is fine to call herself that if you ask me. But I get it. Some people take it offensive,
I wouldn't. I get why she changed too, because it was probably affecting her bag.
Well, it's offensive term to some people, so. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't care. You can't tell me what I can call myself.
Well, yeah, to an extent. But if I was on, calling myself nigga, I mean, some people gonna be like, bruh, we can't really sell that. You feel what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is because, like I said, maybe you don't see the word that way, but some people do.
Right.
So that's just is what it is. Like some people see Redskins a certain way, so that's why they had to change the name.
Right.
Watching now, it's certain things. I'm not trying to get political, but certain things you can go too far with, and I'm not going to go there right now. But I do think some things.
No, you've already jumped off the porch. You just jumped on the the alphabet game.
I have nothing. All due respect.
No, I know you was just joking, man.
Yeah, everybody. I was just throwing joking there. We talking that. Hold on, don't get me canceled on episode 1. I'm just throwing that out there. I just think everybody needs to be treated equally. That's all.
Straight up.
Everybody needs to be treated equally. So I think Big Latto. At the end of the day, I think she's more than just, ass shaking and titties on her track.
Well, I hope so, man, because like I said, man, you don't see a lot of female rappers. And we was talking about female rappers a minute ago, and one that I forgot about that's not necessary. Well, she is kind of sex appeal, but I think she can spit too, and that's Cash Doll. But she's a little more. I think they market all the women. They want them. They all want. You know what I'm saying? They want them all to show their figure. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And I get it. You know what I mean? But I really respect the ones that, for one, respect themselves and don't sell out on that end and go too far with it. And then one that respect the art. You know what I mean? And really are in this for the bars. Huh. Like the Rhapsodies.
If they want to do that.
Yeah, it's your choice. Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's.
Absolutely. I'm not fit to tell you. I have to be the last person to tell you what to do with you. At the same time, just because you know, I can have an opinion as well.
Exactly. And you can, and you're allowed that. And that's, I think, we're getting away from that a little bit sometimes in America. Just anyway, what's next on the Andre 3000?
Uh-oh. What we got?
Yeah.
3 stacks in the news? What we
So I
got?
heard 3 stats. Man, all I know is I saw some Twitter stuff. Right. I'll be honest with you. I saw Twitter stuff. They was talking about like Andre 3000. Andre 3000 and how they was like, I saw a post that said something like, this is the person that y'all giving all that praise to Andre 3000. It should be given to him. And if I want to believe it was Common they was talking about.
So, they saying Common is a better lyricist, a better spitter than 3 stacks?
They're saying he's the artist that you should be giving all this praise to instead of giving it to Andre 3000. Now, mind you, let's keep everything into consideration. Common has actually been dropping albums. Andre 3000 ain't made shit in about 20 years. All he's done is a couple features. Mind you, 10 features in the last probably 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And every one of them is blazing hot.
Every one of them is better than everything Common did, right?
Yeah, as they should be.
No, that's not true. Have you listened to Common?
Huh?
Have you listened to Common? Do you know his catalog? Do you know how cold Common is?
I have not kept up with everything, and that's what I was going to say, man. It's not really.
No, forget everything. We talk about back in the day. We're talking about back in the. This is why I wish we could play music on this show.
I'll tell you, my favorite Common track was him and Erykah Badu. That was my favorite song.
Yeah, that's my favorite. It was way colder tracks than that.
I know it, but that was my favorite one though. Just because that bass line, boy, on some woofers that used to sound so hard. But anyway.
But we talking about The Corner, Go, Testify. No, we talking about songs that just nasty. You remember the B album?
My point was,
whoa, Common B, the B album.
Hey, listen.
Produced by none other than Kanye.
I'm a green light you on the Common. I'm not going against the Common. What I'm saying is, 3 Stacks verses should have been better in the last 10 years because he only put out those 10. Like, those should have been the coldest things he ever spit. You know what I'm saying? What Common in the meanwhile,
I can agree with that. Yeah,
Common in the meanwhile had dropped stuff in between. You know what I mean? He wasn't just this. He been saying stuff. Right? Yes, your 10 verses should be. They better be the coldest 10 verses of the century, of the decade. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right, but that's what I was trying to say when we discussed that the other day, like, or a couple weeks ago. Like, that's what I was trying to say. Like, shit. I mean, if I could just put out 10 verses in the last,
yeah, man.
I mean, let's be honest. I've exaggerating a little bit, but 10 verses in the last 6 years. That's probably about right? About 6? We probably go about 6. And you should be able to go hard.
And
excuse me. If you 10 verses,
3 Stacks is still one of my all-time favorites, man. And yes, he's in my top 10.
And that's where the problem lies.
And
he was in my top 10.
I get it. And I still can't say because he put his pen down that he got to come out.
I can.
Because I say that because guys like the 3 Stacks, and this is, now I'm the same guy that said KRS originally wasn't in mine. You know what I'm saying? But right. When I think about this, the more I think about this,
KRS One's definitely top 10, at least top 15. I don't give.
Guys like KRS, guys like Andre,
top 20.
Those type of guys walked so the Kendricks and the J. Coles. You know.
Wait a minute. Did you just say guys like KRS and guys like Andre?
Yeah, yes.
Like in the same sentence.
No, not listen. They're
no. Did you just say?
So you don't think that Andre and Outkast with Big Boy or as
Yes,
monumental to hip
yes,
hop
yes.
as what KRS.
Andre with Outkast and Big Boy is just as monumental as KRS-One. Andre by himself can't hold KRS-One's draws. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I had to say it. I had to say it. When it come to as an artist by himself, bro, that nigga. Excuse me. I know I hate to say that word, but he quit. He quit on his brothers. I'm sorry. I'm not accepting it. I mean, we can accept it if we want to, but I don't. Because I've given Andre 3000 all the credit word as a rapper. It's just if I had to just say, hey, hey, you come spit this verse for me. I need you to write me 16 bars. You can take 3 years to write it if you have to. But I need the best verse ever. I'm picking Andre 3000 over Nas and anybody else.
But see, here's what I will say.
Over anybody else.
I think Andre can right now drop out and give you the coldest 16 anywhere. But what you have to be willing to do is be willing to listen to art. And I don't think a lot of people would give a guy like Andre. That's why he quit, because people didn't understand him. Like, he wanted to get into things like he wanted to sing. He wanted to get into stuff like The Love Below. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you can limit an artist.
But did they
not? AKA Kanye.
Shy, you know what you're saying.
Kanye though, right? Is the only guy that's been
you know what you're saying, right?
Kanye is the only guy that's been able to go through different genres, and we stick with him.
Shy,
I mean, because that. Go ahead.
You know what you said. You just literally saying that this guy wasn't accepted for who he was. And Kanye, and you brought up Kanye. These are two of the biggest artists of all time. We giving this dude top 5 credit for writing 50 verses in his whole career. And they went diamond. The Love Below went diamond. I mean, am I lying? I think it went diamond by now. And
if it hasn't, it will be for sure.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He was accepted. We did accept him. We love Andre 3000, but we ain't heard nothing from him. And he left his boy hanging. Now, I know what you're saying, though, because it's like saying just because Funkadelic, just because George Clinton ain't making music no more, it ain't bopping in the streets, like I'm supposed to take away the credit from George Clinton. But nah, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because George Clinton is in the category where he's not supposed to be active no more. Andre 3000.
Why? Okay, so who?
Andre 3000
according
stopped.
to who?
You can stop whenever you want to, but I can judge you how I want to judge you because according to when you stopped. Some people hold that fact.
So if that's the case,
some people hold the fact that Barry Sanders retired after 10 years against him.
So
I don't.
Let me ask you this.
That's 10 years.
Did Pac have a longer career?
But he got more verses, and he's better and more memorable than Andre. That's the sad part about it. Biggie Smalls has more verses on wax than Andre 3000, and he made 2 albums.
Is that fact? Is that
what are we saying?
That cannot be factual. That cannot be factual. That cannot be factual.
No, I'm serious. No,
because Outkast got what, 5 albums?
And he wrote 1 verse on every song.
Nah,
my ass. He wrote 1 verse on every song. It's only like 1 song where he got 2 verses. I mean, seriously, I wish we could play music on this goddamn shit. I'm telling you on YouTube. One day YouTube gonna let us play music. Andre 3000. And he's great.
Come on,
he'd be one of the
champ. Swing back, champ.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to come with something to swing back with. I can't come up with that.
No, I'm saying he's great.
Bob and weave, champ.
Oh, no, it's just friendly debate. It's just friendly debate.
I know it, man, but I can't accept. I won't accept that Andre 3000 is not in a top 10.
No, but listen, here's the difference though. It's okay. This is what we do. This is what we're gonna do as a show, as a podcast, as a YouTube. We got to make it cool to be able to say this is the top 5 rappers of all time, according to me. That's my favorite. If he's your top five, what can I say about that? Like, but I'm saying objectively speaking. Now, when we start talking about top five, top 20, because there is no top five. There probably is no top 20.
No,
We can
I'm gonna be honest
probably
with you. It depends on how I feel that day, because
exactly.
there are guys like I might feel like Zero is in my top 20 one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then the next day I might feel like he ain't.
I hear you. Exactly. Like it depends on how you what was you listening to
You
last
good over
week?
there? You need to get the strap over there, B.
Hey, he boy got serious. His car pulling up over. I'm like, oh, yeah. Nah, it's not. It is. No, yeah, let me.
If this car hit the block one more time.
Hey, one more thorn over here. But let me close that window for a second. But
yeah.
man, damn, where was I at? But no. Everybody's top five can be everybody's top two. But I'm saying like we probably can only. There's probably generally only 100. If you have to make a top anything list, let's say the 20 greatest scholars got together and they created this list, the greatest algorithm to come up with the perfect rapper and who's really number one and who's really number. I'm telling you, the general consensus would probably be like damn near 100 rappers that rank out about the same.
So you know what we should do?
So it's all about who's your favorite is who's your fucking favorite. Is all I'm
right here on Rap Runs Music. We should do our own March Madness bracket. I mean, we've seen this done before.
It's done all the time. They're doing it now.
They're doing
other channels. Yeah. I mean, they got like they create an algorithm. Like I'm literally saying they create algorithms and stuff like that to come up with the like point number for the best rap right now. The God MC is leading the list. Nas at like 153 points, as he should be. But see, that's my opinion. Somebody else gonna say, "Yeah, he's tripping. Oh my god, this guy don't know nothing about anything." Unsubscribe.
Hey man, if it's anybody other than, and this is gonna be contrary to a lot of people's opinion, but if it's anybody other than Nas or Scarface, I got a problem with it. See, I think I think those are
somebody gonna, and there's like a million people that's gonna say, "Man, y'all tripping." They didn't even say Jay-Z. Or y'all tripping. They didn't even say Rakim. And Rakim, I will give all credit due.
Yeah, but that's kind of like we can get
Don't
into that battle. We can get that's just like the LeBron.
I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm gonna save you.
Michael Jordan battle.
I'm gonna save you.
That's the Kobe Michael Jordan battle.
I'm about to say, boy, yeah, that's all right. Because I'm telling you, don't say nothing bad. Right? I tell you, I'm gonna try to save you right now. You can get destroyed.
I believe Rakim is that
created
dude.
This shit.
But I also believe, again, he walked so Nas could run. And I there would never have been a Nas.
There you go.
Nas would never have been this great.
There you go. There is no Nas. If it was
not for the pavement, the foundation that Rakim laid. Because Nas came up, I want to, a guy like Nas, he don't want to be just like he want to be better than Ra. You know what I'm saying? So. And that's what the youngsters. That's where you get the J. Cole's from. I let Nas down. He want to be better.
Man, that boy, he did the damn thing, man. Follow the leader. Don't sweat the technique,
man.
Rakim, man, like his first 3 songs, first 3, 4, 5 songs we ever heard, like on his album, like this classic, yo, like would never be forgotten. Like it's one of the best like 3-song runs ever, like rapping wise. And people take it for granted. I'm saying, man, please. Come on, y'all. Airbnb and Rakim, the gods.
Better know it.
Straight up and down. And what else do we have?
Which that brings us, I would think that's got to bring us. Like I've said it before. They walked so this next generation could run. Man, speaking of running, is Kendrick Lamar running from the rap industry? Is he pulling the Andre right now?
All I'm gonna say is, I ain't no joke. Eric B is on the cut. In my melody, is one of the best 3-song beginnings. Follow the Leader, Microphone Feed, Lyrics of Fury. On the Follow the Leader album. Rakim, Eric B, Rakim, shout out before they broke up and messed it all up. But yeah. So you just asked me about Kendrick, right?
Drank.
What'd he say?
Headshot. Drank.
So, what was the actual question?
Is he running? Is he pulling at Andre right now?
Yes.
But he's already said that he's going to drop. Well,
okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
No, but listen. And I'm not mad at him like that because I understand. Kendrick's done a lot. He came from somewhere and he came to a place and he got a lot of money and he's doing his thing now. Like, well, he probably got enough money. I'm not saying a lot to me, probably. To him, I don't know. But he's doing his thing and he can do whatever he want to do, but he should probably drop music. And if he's not, then we should probably quit talking about him. That's all I'm saying.
It's hard to say that, man, when you got a kid that, in my opinion, again, we're talking about the top 10s and top 20s and stuff. This kid came out of nowhere and cemented himself a solid legacy in hip hop. I mean,
3 albums.
With 3 albums, I think he has the coldest 3 albums.
No, 4 albums, right? Of 3.
Well, it's technically 4, but I think what you get the Good Kid, Mad City,
3 albums,
To Pimp a Butterfly.
I mean, people count Section 80 now.
Section 8, yeah.
I mean,
man,
but that's not. Okay.
I wouldn't count.
Okay, all right.
To me, Section 8 is mixtape. To me, that's mixtape. But I mean,
mixtape. But all right, this album.
But he's got the coldest 3 album run, I think, out of anybody in history, maybe.
I see.
Bro.
I disagree. I'm done. I'm done. Disagree.
That body of work is. It's. I can't come. I
just told you.
It's powerful.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is why we forget our history. We forget where we come from. I just told you, Nick, who got better 3 album run than that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. Paid full, Follow the Leader, Let the Rhythm Hit Him. Them 3 albums is very comparable. I mean, like, if you really want to be honest, which one's more monumental? Who the hell? And let's be completely honest right now. Who the hell listens to who in the hell listens to Pimp a Butterfly right now?
Right.
When is the last time you listened
to it?
When is the last time you listened to Pimp a Butterfly?
I think that's because people don't respect the art form.
No, see,
they want
there you go again. No, there you go again. No, maybe it just
commercialized. Like they don't respect the raw art form of it.
Okay, I respect the raw art form about everything. You know me, right? I respect all of that. That's my shit. And that was one of my favorite albums when it came out. I jammed that shit for like 2 months straight. And I ain't damn near never listened to it again, bro. And I got the album. I got it on record. And I put it on the album, on record, like on wax to listen to it. Great. Man, I listened to half of them. I was like, all right. Dead ass. And this is me, Kendrick. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. He used to be in my top 5 at one point. But mine is fluid. It's fluid, like Stephen A's Stephen A list. Fluid. You know what I'm saying? It changes every day. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Kendrick Lamar ain't in my top 10 today. Not today. I'm sorry. He might creep back in there one day when he put an album out sometime in the future, but not right now because the memory of Kendrick, this is what I'm telling you. The memory is fading. It ain't great like Tupac to me. It ain't great like Biggie, like Nas to me. You ain't done that yet to me. Good Kid, Bad City is his greatest accomplishment to me at this point because the further he got on, it almost like he just started playing on his weirdness and playing on us. I'm sorry. I'm the one that had to say it. But yeah, And I love Damn too. Great album.
Yes, it was.
I love Damn too, but I ain't listened to that shit in 3 years. Nah, I'm lying. Probably 2 years. Okay, but that's still a long time. Like, for real, when last you listen to Damn, Sean? Name me some
As an
song.
album, I
What
haven't
is the
listened to
name
any.
of the songs on Damn? Can you remember?
I haven't. No, I cannot.
All right.
Can't.
Okay. I bet you remember So Be Tears, don't you?
Oh, God, I mean, I remember King Kunta from To Pimp a Butterfly. I remember.
When last time you listened to King Coots?
Uh,
Now, be honest.
it's been a while.
How many years?
Straight up.
How many years?
I wouldn't. I would
Years.
say
Don't lie.
probably. Yeah, it's probably been at least 2. It's probably been at least 2.
No, years since you listened to King. I liked King Coots too when it came out. I like DJ Quick too, but it wasn't that memorable where I'm gonna go back and let's go play King Kunta today. Because I wanted some shit to say King Kunta. No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Hey, but you can't really hold that. Like, that don't really hold too much weight either, because we used to listen to Nelly in Nellyville and the Saint Lunatics, and I couldn't listen to one song from them today.
Don't make me. This was the St. Louis too close to Oklahoma. Don't make me. I ain't saying nothing. Hey, shout out to Nelly and the St. Louis Murphy Lee and them boys, man.
Hey, I gotta keep it all the way $1, man. I was the first. Hey, we was jamming it back then.
Man.
Oh yeah, Air Force Ones and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if you gonna keep $1, let me hold 50, because that wasn't, man. Listen. Hey, listen to me. I'm talking about To Pimp a Butterfly. Listen, last time you listened to that.
Man, I couldn't listen to it the last time I tried to listen to it. I said, what the hell was we thinking?
Man, I told you I tried. It wasn't that long ago either. And I was like, whoa. We was listening to that?
Yeah,
like, that's what we was jamming in the Ciroc. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Anyway. Last thing. Let's get to the real quick. Let's get off Kendrick. Man, shout out to Kendrick Lamar, though. Straight up.
We waiting
I ain't trying to sound like I'm just, I'm really just
Kung Fu Kenny,
really
come on, man.
Hey, I'm really just a guy who loves music and like your music. So come on with the music, man. And if you don't, that's fine too. But that don't mean I gotta keep you in my tops either, though. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West. Yes. For my last topic. Let me bring up Kanye to the
Mr. West to the stage.
And I ain't talking about, Skeet or his wife, who shall remain nameless. I ain't talking about that.
The woman
talking about
known
Kanye.
as Kanye's wife.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, whatever. Kanye to the yay. Jesus. Yay. What we call him? Yay, Kanye. I'm gonna call him Kanye. I'm gonna call him Kanye.
Boy, name is Ye now, man.
I'm gonna call him Kanye. And they banned him from the Grammys because of all the things he was doing on the Instagram and all that stuff. Obviously, they didn't like that, and that shit wasn't cool.
I think if they would have gave him that stage, who knows what he would have done. Let's be honest. I think they were protecting themselves from giving him too much of a platform.
JTG. Yes.
I mean, that's what I
no, I mean, I got go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that was their line of thinking, man. I think they didn't want to. Look, you know the old adage: give him enough rope, he'll hang himself. I think that's exactly what was going to happen if he got on that stage, man. Because he only knows how to speak with emotion, man. And I have the same problem. I wear a lot of my feelings on my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? So I love hard. You know what I mean? And so once I start to express myself, I'm gonna feel messed up if you don't share the same sentiments. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times, like, Kanye be meaning right by what he be trying to do, but he don't know how to really necessarily go about it the right way. And so I really think that they was like, man, if we let this dude come out here, he already using social media on Instagram calling out Skeet. You know what I mean? So he ain't no telling what he would have done at the Grammys. But go
Right.
ahead. I didn't mean to go off.
Yeah. So that'll do it. If you hit the like and subscribe button, if you enjoyed the show. nah, nah. I hear what you're saying, man. Ain't no telling what Kanye would have been up to out here, but I'm gonna stick up for Kanye right now. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And the Grammys, it's people done way worse than getting to it on with their baby mama on Instagram and her boyfriend. Like, come on, y'all. Let's keep it to really the social media is controlling us that much to where it's letting us take some say that can't nobody perform at the.
Well, I mean, you look at it that way, but in the league, and let's say in football, if you do something in your personal life, does it affect your job as a football player? Yes, it does. So everybody has
So
rules at their job. You know what I'm
what
saying?
job?
Exactly. He's an artist, so this is a little bit different. I do agree with you in that aspect of it.
You know what I'm saying? He's not controlled by nobody. So what
Right.
job is
So
this?
exactly.
So this is what. So
there's where you
let's
got me.
get to the point. So
Exactly.
this is some form of trying to have control over who?
Come on now. Now we talking.
This is what we talking about. This is what Jay Prince was talking about. This is what Diddy be talking about sometime. Jay-Z be talking about. And everybody else.
Definitely Dame Dash.
Oh, Damon Dash, the great Dame Dash is be talking about all the time. And I'm gonna put respect on his name. You know, I'm gonna put all due respect on Dame Dash's name because he been trying to tell y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long, and I've been checking him out, and I agree with a lot of stuff that Dame Dash say.
The man is not crazy.
No, like that's ridiculous. Anybody believe that? You being ridiculous. Like you just believe in that stupid shit that they tell you in the whatever the social medias want to tell you. That's why it's gotten pretty damn lame. You know what I'm saying? What's going on out here in these streets? And I'm gonna be to do it because I'm gonna end the show with a statement from Jay Prince. Now, if you got anything else to say about this Grammy situation, Kanye West, go ahead and say it. Do you got anything else?
I ain't got nothing.
No, I'm being serious because
no, I don't.
I was gonna end it with the Jay Prince statement that he put out about this situation. And that's all I need because I ain't really got much to say on it other than I just want to bring it up because
you threw me in the trick bag.
I wasn't trying to throw you a trick bag, but yeah, I was just saying you did that to yourself.
You knew I was gonna bite, didn't you?
No, I was just like, hey, I thought you was gonna go hard on the Grammys.
Nah, I mean I wanted to, but I mean you gotta look at it from both sides, though.
No, I hear what you say.
You gotta look at it from, but I definitely get your point.
No, I hear what you're saying for real. But yeah. Nah, and I ain't been funny either. Nah, I definitely hear what you're saying because Kanye is a little, he could get, but I don't think it's I think people have done worse shit.
They wouldn't
still been on the Grammys.
To pull the Taylor Swift moment. They wasn't gonna allow that.
Right, but I think people have done worse things and been on the Grammys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty damn sure. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, my boy Jay Prince, the Don Dada. You know what I'm saying? The Al Heyman of rap, except they see him on camera and he wrote a book. He said, hip hop versus the Grammys. He said, I've been watching the Grammys control and dictate our culture to their benefit up close and personal for the past 30 years that I've been in the music business. These are a series of tweets, and I'm just going to read them. It says, and all the artists, managers, executives would do, excuse me, let me start that over. And all the artists, managers, executives would do is complain, but never have the nuts to come together to do anything about it. Even though the latest episode deals with Trevor Noah and the canceling of Kanye West, this racist act is so much bigger than them. Okay. Let's just start with the mindset of the words counsel and cancel where the Grammys is concerned and compare them to rehabilitation and legal slavery where the penitentiary is concerned. Okay, he's going deep there. If we begin with counsel and rehabilitation, the Grammys, or the penitentiary, the truth is that we really don't exist. They just fancy lies. But on the other hand, if we look at the words cancel and legal slavery punishment, those words are true, real, and exist today. For example, for those of you that have never took the time to read the 13th Amendment, it clearly states, it clearly says that slavery was abolished, except for the use as punishment for a crime you've been convicted of. Let me read that again. For example, for those of you that never took the time to read the 13th Amendment, it clearly says that slavery was abolished, except for the use as punishment for a crime you've been convicted of. So therefore, according to the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, everyone in prison system and those that are out of the prison that have been convicted of a crime are considered slaves in the United States and under its jurisdiction in 2022. Not only did they make slavery lawful by an amendment, they then created the laws by which people would be enslaved. They did that shit back then, and they are still doing it today. This background is important to know because of the mentality of those that control both the Grammys and the prison system in the United States. This is a slave master, punish a nigga mentality and act to remind us that no matter how much money we have, we are still niggas in their eyes. So they canceled Kanye and discriminated against Drake, The Weeknd, Nicki Minaj, and many others over the years. This will only be broken by us uniting our powers to bring about change moving forward. How do we bring about this change? I'm glad you asked. I recommend that artists that I've mentioned above and more come to Las Vegas and perform at the same time as the Grammys on a special network and streaming platform to prove that ratings will change where the Grammys are concerned when the number one selling genre in music is hip hop. Comes together because there's power in numbers. The powers that be will be mad at me for this one, but fuck them. I love the culture. The seed is planted. Now let's water it. Man. And that's what Jay Prince said, God.
Hey, man. Send him some extra security.
Hey, nah. Jay Prince is protected by all of us, protected by God, and protected by his righteousness and what he's doing. And yes, please send him some extra security. And but we got to protect that man at all costs. He said some real stuff that ain't nobody gonna say. I wouldn't even said that. I read it, but that was not my words. That was the words of the godfather of hip hop, Jay Prince. And please don't ever try it or do anything or lay a hand on that man because that man is great and he has ushered in a whole generation of greatness. And free to trill and all of that type of stuff, man. But that's all I got for this episode. The second episode of Rap Runs Music, man. Anybody who hear this later on, because like I said, we just started, so there's not a lot of people in the chat or nothing like that. So, but hopefully people hear this and they get to sharing it and we get this thing moving, we're gonna talk real and keep it trill around here. But that's what Jay Prince had to say about the Kanye situation. And that's it.